What's up, you guys? Godzilla Fan Freaks coming at you today with another figure review. And today we're going to be taking a look at the X Plus 25cm diamond reissue landing stage Hedorah. Now, this guy is one of X Plus's, in my opinion, best 25cm sculpts. It's been very rare and very hard to come by for a long time. And you would have to almost... The prices on this guy before Diamond reissue were just insane. And this is awesome that Diamond has brought to us this 25cm figure. And I don't know what's going on with the licensing issue with Diamond right now, or if it is a licensing issue, but a lot of their other 25cm sculpts that they were planning on coming out with, Jaguar, King Caesar, to name a few, have been canceled. And this guy was even delayed for quite a while, and I was kind of biting my fingernails for a while, like, please don't cancel this, because this is the 125cm that I wanted, that I wanted. Because everything else I had, you know, the Megalon, Jaguar, King Caesar, I had all that already. So it's like, this was all I was interested in. And I'm glad that it finally pulled through and we got this figure. Because it is beautiful, and I did not want to have to pay an insane, crazy price out there for the, original release. So really glad that this is brought to us by Diamond, because it is truly a great, beautiful figure. I mean, truly happy to have it. Hopefully something pulls through, because I know a lot of other people were looking forward to the 25cm sculpts from Diamond that they were going to be coming out with. But now that they've been canceling them, it's hard to say what's going to go on with the 25cm line from Diamond. If they're going to continue it at all, who knows. But again, really happy that they pulled through with this, because this is the only one I wanted. So now to get into the review though on this guy, again, just what a beautiful, beautiful figure. I mean, it's just outstanding. I mean, again, I love Hedorah. I've grown really fond of all the different types of figures out there, and this is definitely one of X Plus's best sculpts. I mean, this is just a perfect landing stage Hedorah. Looks awesome. Just to go on with paint job here, for his base, again, Hedorah, he's going to be all that, grayish, pretty much all the way around, like a dark gray. And then he kind of has some lighter gray highlights around his head, his eyes. And then, of course, he has like this mustard golden kind of yellow around the sides of his head. His, I don't know what you would call him, his back. I know these were the things when he was in the movie, when he's sucking up the smoke on the smokestacks. These started to fill up on his back, so I want to say like his back sludge sacks. That kind of sounds really wrong, but I don't know really what else to call them. His smog departments, I don't know. But very nice golden mustard yellow color on those, which on the original release, I believe John Stanowski posted that they were brighter, and that these darker tones look a lot better. So, but I'll agree with that. Eyes, very, very nicely well done. Trying to get a good shot of his eyes here for you.
Ice Fishing Snowbound.
For you. That classic, kind of orange, reddish orange we all know for the main part of the eye. Then you got black, and like kind of like a little lighter orange for that sun part. Now here's, for those of you that watched my review on the Marmot flying stage Hedorah that I got, that's what I was talking about. And of course I didn't have this guy yet when I was doing that review, but when I was talking about the paint job on eyes, how I wish it kind of had that sun design, that's what I was talking about. Because the Marmot flying stage Hedorah that I have doesn't have that. It's literally, it's the same kind of colored eye, but it just doesn't have that sun pattern. So, but looks great. Both of them look great. Detail on this guy, easy. I mean, it's Hedra. He's just a big pile of sludge. You know what I mean? Sludge, pollution. But it looks fantastic all the way around, no matter how you look at it. It looks great. Even the tail is very nicely well done. Bottoms of his feet, underneath his arms, all looks great. You even got this right here to represent, you know, his mouth, I guess, because that's what would wrap around the smokestack and he would breathe in all the smoke and everything. So that's a pretty cool little detail, kind of like Hedra's mouth right there. Eyes, again, very beautifully well done. The face, all the detail is great. Eyes look great, the eyelids and everything look really nice. The eyes themselves, not much detail going on, like there's no veins or anything showing. But the layers and everything for the eyes, because you got a nice clear kind of plastic shell. And then you have, you know, the other part of the eye. I believe the eyes are in kind of a two-part system like that. I believe there's a clear outer shell. And then you got the inside of the eye, which is where the colors are and everything. Very, very nicely well done all the way around. Again, no matter how you look at it, it looks great. Again, also on the original release, I think John Stanowski said that he was more hunched over, and now this newer release, he's kind of more standing straight up. You know, which is nice, you know, that way, I mean, granted, he still kind of looks like he's looking down, and it's hard to see him from this angle, kind of move my light here a little bit. But, if the original release was more hunched over than this, I could understand why this is actually a good thing, that he's standing a little bit taller, and that his head is kind of looking off to the side, John said, and in the original one, he's more straight on forward. So a few little tweaks here with the diamond reissue, and so far what I've heard from other collectors who have seen or had the original release before, and, you know, sold it, and, you know, gotten this to, you know, retake the spot or whatever, they say they like the improvements on these. They like the paint apps being darker for that yellow. They like that it's not as hunched over. They like that he kind of is looking off to the side more than straight on. I mean, so all positive tweaks that they did for the diamond reissue, and really glad to have it. Articulation, arms just kind of move up and down, nothing crazy. So you can kind of pose them however you want. But that's about it. You know, it's an X Plus figure, they're not made for articulation. But man, what a beautiful figure. And again, this guy is in the 25 centimeter sculpt, you know, or the 25 centimeter height, I should say. So he'll size in well with your other X Plus 25 centimeters. I don't really have anything here at the moment to size him up with, because it's X Plus. You're not really buying for scaling, you're buying these things like, you're pretty much buying these for like art pieces. They're basically art pieces that we like to look at, you know. That's the way I look at almost all my Godzilla figures now, is that they're a piece of art. They're not really a toy. And this guy's just great. I'm so happy to have this guy. Like, there is no shred of disappointment at all. And I got him for my birthday too, for my friend, which is awesome. Thank you again for this guy. So cool. So happy to have this in my collection. This looks awesome. But anyway, guys, that's about all I got for this figure review on this X Plus 25 centimeter diamond reissue Hedra landing stage. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And God, this thing's beautiful. But I don't know how available this guy is. I know John had to cap his orders at Flossie's Gifts, which is where my friend picked this one up from. And I don't know if Vampire Robots or anyone else has any spares laying around, but just check Flossie's Gifts, Vampire Robots, anywhere else, Amazon maybe, eBay maybe, but who knows how long this guy's going to be around. I mean, if you want to pick him up now, otherwise I'm sure prices will skyrocket just like the original release. No doubt in my mind. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for this review. Hope you enjoyed. Like always, we are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Check out the Facebook page, all that other stuff. And we will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.